As the U.S. moves towards energy independence, alternative power sources such as wind and solar are gaining mainstream attention. But what about geothermal? It's often mentioned in the same breath as alternative fuel sources, but is far less understood.
Geothermal energy is really energy that's generated from the heat of the earth. Under our feet is a lot of heat and a lot of fluids. That heat and the fluids actually combine to make what we use here in our plant is geothermal energy. In our case, what we're doing is we're passing hot water past a fluid that actually boils at a much lower temperature, below 100 degrees. So it flashes to steam, the steam goes through the turbine, and it generates the electricity. This is the fluids that are coming in from the wells. Goes in through the units, circulates past the fluids, comes back out, and then this is all re-injected back into the earth.
So it's a completely closed-loop system, nothing
Totally
interacts.
closed loop. This plant will never have any emissions of any kind. There's no contamination, no cross-contamination. The fluids we bring out of the earth are going back into the earth just as clean as they came out.
Geothermal is the only baseload power. Geothermal runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every day of the year. It doesn't care if the wind is blowing. It doesn't care if it's cloudy. At depths of several kilometers, we can find hot rocks everywhere in the country. And the states are discovering that geothermal is the best of these renewable resources.
Well, we'd like to cut our greenhouse gases like a lot of states and communities are trying to do, and this is a success story with geothermal that is proven to be very beneficial not only to the people of Utah and creating jobs and economic opportunity, but it allows us to export energy to those parts of our country that have a need for electrical power, and we can do it in a very environmentally sensitive way.
As we commission this plant and turn it on, we're going to be shipping this power to the city of Anaheim. You know, Anaheim is really on the front edge of what's happening in the renewable energy world.
Our coverage area is the entire city of Anaheim, and this particular project will have enough power to serve about 11,000 customers. We have transmission paths pretty close to where they're siting the facility, so as far as interconnecting it, we already have transmission available to access that region of Utah. It provides rate stability over a 20-year period. It gives us power over a 20-year period. So we've locked into a reliable source. The trade-off, obviously, is that, like most renewables, they come at a higher price than conventional technologies such as gas or coal.
Using the binary technology, we're able to operate at temperatures down at the 200 degree and somewhat less than 200 degrees. You're able to put in a unit as small as a few megawatts, and you can put in facilities like we'll have in this valley that may be hundreds of megawatts. This opens up the opportunity for geothermal energy to power as much as a third of the entire requirements of the United States.
Catch Fortune's Business of Green every Wednesday only on CNNmoney.com.